Good evening. We have compiled a series of political ads from the campaign for governor of Candyland between former President Bill Clinton and former Mayor Adam West. Please enjoy these positive and negative campaign ads we have collected. Cherish them, hold them, know them. Good day. We'll start off tonight by showing you some ads in favor of Bill Clinton as governor. Here they are. After Bill Clinton signed the Welfare Reform Act in 1996, welfare rolls have dropped nearly 60%. This act required able-bodied people who could work to do so. Clinton designed the policies so that people who came off the welfare rolls could stay in the workforce. Clinton is looking out for the workers. Under this act, he also raised the minimum wage by 90 cents per hour, increasing the income of over 10 million Americans. Bill Clinton, Governor of Candyland.
Bill Clinton has the voters' best interest at heart. Now, when it comes to the average U.S. citizen, Mr. Clinton is looking out for you. In 1993, he signed the Motor Voter Act into law, which this requires state governments to allow for registration when a qualifying voter applied for or renewed their driver's license or applied for social services. Since this bill was enacted, believe it or not, voter participation has gone up by 6.6%. We ask you to keep this in mind in the coming election for Candyland. Bill Clinton, the future governor of Candyland.
Prior to the Clinton administration, George Herbert Walker Bush had been working to fast-track the signing of the North American Free Trade Agreement before the end of his term. Bush ran out of time and had to pass the required ratification and signing into law to the incoming Bill Clinton. Clinton introduced clauses to protect American workers and allay the concerns of many House members. The implementation of NAFTA on January 1, 1994, brought the immediate elimination of tariffs on more than one-half of Mexico's exports to the U.S., and more than one-third of U.S. exports to Mexico. Within 10 years of the implementation of the agreement, all U.S.-Mexico tariffs would be eliminated, while most U.S.-Canada trade was already duty-free. NAFTA also seeks to eliminate non-tariff trade barriers, and also seek to protect the intellectual property rights of the products.
I believe we have made a decision now that will permit us to create an economic order in the world that will promote more growth, more equality, better preservation of the environment, and a greater possibility of world peace.
Clinton has shown once again that he is looking out for economic order in the world. Bill Clinton, Governor for Candyland.
Throughout Bill Clinton's administration, he kept a doctrine of intervention in world affairs, with a theme that the U.S. has a right to use military forces to ensure uninhibited access to key markets, energy supplies, and strategic resources, and must maintain huge military forces forward deployed in Europe and Asia in order to shape events that will affect our livelihood and security. When U.S. embassies were attacked in Nairobi, Kenya, and Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, Clinton responded firmly and ordered cruise missiles on terrorist sites in Afghanistan in retaliation. President Clinton finished what had been already started in Somalia and pulled out the troops that had been there under George Bush Sr. President Clinton also helped countries like Haiti and South Korea to have democracy restored and protected. He took steps to restore relations with Palestine and Israel and brought the two countries closer to lasting peace with each agreement. Both the Oslo Accords in 1993 and the Wye River Memorandum in 1998 contributed to better relations, and both meetings were conducted with Clinton mediating. Clinton also took firm stances with Iran. While increasing provisions to protect Americans against nuclear threats from Iran, he also restored relations with Iran. When Clinton left office in 2001, he had brought the relationship between Iran and the United States of America to a cooler level, one that the incoming president would be able to handle. Bill Clinton, Governor for Candyland.
Up next, we're going to watch the negative ads for Bill Clinton. Wow, they're really good.
Clinton, a power-hungry animal, allowed for the Line-Item Veto Act of 1996 to pass, which allowed him to unilaterally amend or repeal parts of the statutes that had been duly passed by the United States Congress. Who would allow something like this and accept it unquestioned? Only a president like Clinton. Thankfully, in Clinton versus the City of New York, the Supreme Court of the United States of America decided in a 6-1 majority that this act was unconstitutional in 1998. Power-hungry. That is the only thing that could explain his stubborn nature when he vetoed the budget that the Republican-controlled Congress presented him. Only a selfish president like Clinton would allow the government shutdown for 28 days. Clinton made a horrible political choice in placing the First Lady Hillary Clinton as head of the team working for universal health care. They didn't achieve anything. Clinton can't be trusted if he chooses his wife to screw up all the work for him. Adam West for governor. Governor of Candyland.
In his 1992 campaign, Clinton promised that he would allow all citizens to serve in the military, regardless of their sexual orientation. On December 21, 1993, Clinton implemented the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy. It prohibited military personnel from discriminating against or harassing closeted homosexual or bisexual service members or applicants, while barring openly gay, lesbian, or bisexual persons from military service. Open homosexuals and bisexuals were barred, according to military officials, because their presence would create an unacceptable risk to the high standards of morale, good order, and discipline, and unit cohesion that are the essence of military capability. So if you were not heterosexual, you could be a part of the military as long as no one knew your true sexual orientation. Clinton had successfully protected the rights of homosexuals and bisexuals while not protecting them at all. Obama repealed this policy in September of 2011 because he understands the rights every citizen is entitled to. Would you want someone who doesn't protect the rights of every citizen as your governor? I don't think so. Adam West, Governor for Candyland.
I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
During William Jefferson Clinton's 2 terms as president, he thought he could have a little fun. He was accused of having sexual relations with Monica Lewinsky 9 different times, from 1993 to 1997. Though he claimed he didn't have relations with her, he actually did. Monica admitted to the deed to a coworker, and it was all downhill for Bill. Mr. Clinton tainted the Oval Office and disgraced America. Bill Clinton is a man that was supposed to represent an ideal citizen and uphold good values. Now, do you want a governor that commits adultery and lies about it to your face? What else could he have lied about? He can't be trusted. Do you want a governor that whips around his candy cane like it's his job? I know I don't. Vote Adam West, Governor for Candyland.
Miss Lewinsky, I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to work for the American people. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. We'll end tonight with some entertainment from the PWA.
My name's Bill Clinton, and I'm here to say I'm the 42nd president of the USA. Arkansas is a state where I started my life. Born to Virginia and William Blythe. Met JFK when I was a teen. Ever since then, you know it was my dream to jump both feet to the political scene. To jump both feet to the political scene.
Entered Tortonu in '64, took a strong stand against the Vietnam War. It was the '92 election, I was shooting for perfection. I won the East, I won the West. George H. won the rest.
In the hood with my homies with they handguns. I signed the Brady Bill, now they have none. People in the projects saying oh please, so I cut the taxes of the working families.
Me and Hillary living the life. I could tell she was proud to be my wife. Then I met Monica Lewinsky. I looked in her eyes, I can tell that she digs me. What we had was off the hizizzle, and then it got physical. PWA, politicians with attitude. They tried to impeach me, Congress was booming, so I'll say it again.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Finally, around the month of October, the impeachment process finally blew over. The term finally ended along with the drama. Now I spend all my time promoting Obama.